Every cave needs a bat chair, and in this video I'm going to show you my unboxing and building of this Secret Labs Titan 2022 Evo chair from Secret Labs, and it's obviously the Batman Dark Knight edition. So cool. So it must have been about 5 years ago now that the awesome guys in my team bought me this fantastic Monster energy drink gaming chair. I think you know if you've watched the channel for a while, I used to have a little bit of a Monster energy drink addiction. So massive thanks to Dave and the rest of the team for getting me this. It's gonna stay here in the cave, it's not going anywhere. But I also blame Dave as well because he recently bought one of these Secret Labs chairs, and I've decided to do the same. Basically, he said it's really comfortable and good, and I spend many hours sat here in the cave working, so I thought I'd invest in a new chair. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to unbox this, take you on the unboxing experience, show you what this looks like. I went for the Secret Labs Titan Evo 2022 series. The seats come in various different sizes based on back height, leg height, weight and all that kind of thing. I've gone for the XL one to make sure it's really nice and robust for my arse. And because my two favourite kind of superhero characters are Iron Man in the Marvel world and Batman in the DC universe, I decided to get the Batman one because it's actually really nice and subtle. It's not kind of too bling. At least that's what I hope. So yeah, we'll grab my knife and start cutting things. This box is really heavy, and I was quite out of breath when I managed to haul this back up into the cave. Okay, so to start the unboxing experience now, let's try and shuffle this forward a little bit. I don't know if that's actually helping. But yeah, it says Secret Labs Titan Evo 22 Dark Knight Edition. Your unboxing experience starts now. So, like I said, this weighs, it must be over 20 kilograms. I'm not sure the actual weight. I will put a little note underneath if I find that on the website. The dog's a little bit nervous about the big box being moved around, so expect to see her scampering and scuttering. This is it. Let's put the knife there. Okay, wow. This is pretty cool. So on the front we got a big picture of the Titan Secret Labs Batman Dark Knight Edition thing here. Information about the abrasion cycles and all the testing and stuff that they go through. I did have an email to say that this particular batch may have been overly sanitized, so there may be some sanitization residue that I'll need to wipe off. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. So this XL version is recommended for a height of 181 to 205 centimeters. That's around 5'11 to 6'9. A weight of 80 to 180 kilograms. So that's 175 to 395 pounds. And a max weight of 180 kilograms, so 395 pounds. So that's what the initial box looks like. And when we open it up, inside there is this massive Titan Evo 2022 series piece of laminated card, and on the back are the instructions as to how this all goes together. Then we have some little Secret Labs access pack, which we'll open up in a moment. And then everything is nicely bagged up. Specific Batman logoed plastic coverings on the chairs and everything. So yeah, let's shuffle things around a little bit to make it so we have some nicer space to do the build and adjust the camera a little bit as well. Okay, so the instructions kind of handout, as it were, has a QR code for an assembly video, which I'm going to have a quick look at. But I thought first of all we'd have a look at this little Secret Labs access foldery thing. So it's a little tear off strip on the top here that opens up, just like that, and has a little pull up piece just like that. Ta-da! Right, so let's see if there's anything else in here. Okay, so this is what we get inside. And it's basically the user manual for the chair. So 5 pages, talks about usage and safety instructions, how to take care of it, how to kind of remove arm rests, etc., and some of their recommended upholstery cleaning stuff. So that's a bit of an anti-climax in terms of the Secret Lab's access stuff. Thought there might have been some stickers in there or something, I don't know. Not sure where to put those stickers anyway. But yeah, let's watch this, a little bit of this video, and then we'll crack on with the assembly. So excited. Okay, so that video is actually really helpful and straightforward to understand. So a couple of things I like already, and we'll see as we do the unboxing, is how they've thought about the unboxing process and the fact that you're going to have to build it. So let's get ready, take things out of the bag, and I'll show you how it all kind of fits together. Okay, so the first thing to note is this piece of foam isn't here just for a bit of added protection in the box. They actually recommend that you use this during the construction process. So you're going to put the materials and everything on here so you don't scratch them or damage them. So that's great. Put that to one side. Then there's a heat shrink bag here that has a couple of handles on. Just here, you can just about see them. And basically that's what we're going to lift and pull to remove the large backrest of the seat. So pull this out, is what it says. Like so, you can see there the Batman kind of logo material that I mentioned previously. Just put this to one side. Okay, so plenty of foam packing and padding in here, so we'll just move that gently all to one side as we it's really well boxed and manufactured. I know this is a very expensive seat, but it's good to see they're taking care in the cardboard and padding materials that they've used. Here is the magnetic headrests that kind of goes on the back of the seat, so if you want a little extra head padding, you've got that there as well. More foam, so I'm going to lay that out ready for when we take everything out and do the assembly. So here we have the foam armrests. So these are magnetic, they will just slot into place. So there's 2 of those. So just pop all the pieces to one side. So much foam, it's great. Okay, so here we have the accessories box. So inside here, see what we have. Okay, so in here we have the caster wheels, the little toolkit, everything that's going to enable us to put things together. So put that to one side as well. Okay, so I think the next thing for us to do is to pull out the wheel caster unit. Okay, so just go straight up. So again, that's the metal frame that the chair sits on, so nice to see that's nicely constructed. Some good quality materials. More foam again. And now we need to pull the kind of base of the chair out, so the seat pad cushion area. So again, for this, they say you just want to pull up on the lower parts of the arms. And there we go, that's out as well. So again, we put this just to one side. Okay. That's pretty much everything, I think. We just have the last piece of the seat in here, which will be the kind of riser mechanism. So now we can get this box moved out of the way and move on with the actual build. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is open up the bag that has the metal base in. And you can see this is absolutely massive, but it's seems like a decent material and a nice paint finish on that. So we'll just lay that down, and then we need to get the caster wheels and put those in. So they come neatly in this little box or padded foam area. So just slot each of those in. So let's turn this right side up, put that back down there, and now we need to put the riser into place, or the gas strut, which again is just here. Again, comes in the foam box. This just slots straight in there like that. I'm assuming that the gas strut or piston or whatever it is a different load depending on the size you've gone based on weight requirements. And also in this other padded box, which we have seen earlier, all these different components just come in here. We'll just pop that over the top like so. Okay, so we can move this out of the way very briefly whilst we now get the base of the chair. I think maybe we do unlock the big piece. Let me check the manual. Okay, so here's the backrest next. There is cutting instructions at the top here. I'm going to be very careful because last thing I want to do is slip and cut the chair itself. So I'm going to go for the cut and tear method. So I put the knife out of the way just to make sure nothing goes wrong. Oh, it looks so good. Does look good in there. Okay, but we need to get this out. And then, oh, it looks smart. Smells funky. you can smell that it's been sanitised. This is a good thing, just in general, but I guess, you know, still with COVID times. Let's just get this out. Okay, and then on the side here, we've got these M8 bolts, and we need to remove those to enable the backrest to slide into the base of the chair. So for that, we can use the handy toolkit that they've supplied. I love the fact that they've spent so much time on the presentation. And I know you're going to be saying you should have that focus on presentation because it costs so much, but it's good. So there's like a little mini key here with a Phillips head and a hex bolt at the end. It's magnetised. Just gonna pop that in and just remove these. Okay, so that's those 4 bolts out, and now we need to slide the backrest on the right down side of the recline bracket. All makes perfect sense. I guess we need to get the other. Oh, those casters. I don't know if you can hear how smooth that is. Nice. Right, so we need to get this out a little bit now. So it's all in the bag, obviously. It's really heavy. So I'm going to move this over here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave most of it in the bag. just whilst we're sliding it around. I'll just cut open the tape pieces here. Again, they are very close to the material, so just be careful with that. That does open up enough access to get access into here, which is what we need. So I'm going to put that down just there in the front, and then we've got to slide this, I guess as I'm looking at it, on the right hand side of the chair into this bracket, which is nice and easy. And there is no bracket on the left hand side, so just need to make sure that goes in all the way to ensure that the holes will line up. It's actually where it's a little bit tricky actually. It's not going all the way for me. Okay, you've really got to push on that to get them to go up and into position. You probably could do with 2 people. And not to be nearly 30 degrees. So I have to admit, I found that a little bit harder than expected. Definitely would have been easier with 2 people to be able to help kind of push the 2 pieces together. I'd consider myself to be a relatively strong guy, and even I struggled a little bit to get all the positioning in. But once it's done, the M8 bolts are nicely secured and tightened up. Then you have these little magnetic sides that just clip on with magnets, obviously. You can take these little stickers off at the end, but they literally just clop on just there, and then that's the kind of backside assembly all completed. So yeah, let's have a look at the manual, see what we've got to do next. Okay, so I stopped building this for a little while because it's got so hot, so I'm going to come back and finish this piece off now. So next we need to remove some of the bags and the extra padding that we have to get access to this lower part of the seat base. So just lift this up carefully. Still have it on the little packing covers. Stop things rubbing and catching. Okay, and we have to remove this cardboard strap that's going across the front of the seat base here. So that's just almost some sticky stuff. Lift up the chair to get this out from underneath properly. As I say on there, yeah, do not remove this strap until the backrest has been fully installed, which obviously we've done already. Just get that to one side, and then that gives us access to this little red screw plastic holder, which is basically the tilt mechanism. So we need to get our little handy tool, flip it out into the Phillips headpiece and remove that so that we can get full tilting access to the chair here. That's it, just there. So it's not actually anodized, it's just got red paint on it. It's just a standard screw. So once that's out, now we need to move the chair so it's facing forwards. So just position things around. Now we need to get the mechanism that goes on the bottom of the seat. It's just here. Get this out. And again, continue to still be really impressed with the packaging. So not only is there foam ends on here, little bits of like circular tubing, cardboard tubing on there as well. So let's just get all that out. So then we have the 2 paddles for the height and tilt adjustment in this box as well. So that's been not too sure about. So I think I'm going to mount this way with this I guess some sort of bottom adjustment knob goes to the front, with the bit that goes onto the height piston in the back, I believe, which is correct according to the picture. So that means the tilt lock is on this side and the height is on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this into place first, again with the bolts that come in here, and then we should be good. And there is a picture on here that shows the orientation of how they should install. As soon as you're not sure, follow the instructions and you're going to be perfectly fine. Now when I do up bolts like this, I always do opposite sides to try and help square things up. Let's get the other two in here. So that's all nice and tight, so now I just need to get these. Again, one says tilt lock's on this side. And then this one says height, it's on this side. So that's good. Everything's up tight. Okay, then it says to insert the wheels and the casters. So let's place this in here. Okay, and then carefully, very carefully, see if we can turn it up on its right axis. There we go, starting to take shape. Good. Okay, so now it's kind of pretty much put together. If I just adjust this, it's going to allow the seat to come up a little bit. And then we just need to put the magnetic arm pads on. Just lift these off. And they already come labelled in these left and right boxes here, so we want the right one right now. And again, another one of those features that it's great because it's all magnets and really nicely boxed. Just go on here. Nice, it's nice and foamy. And then the left hand side over there. There. I think that's it. So do a little video montage around it, then we'll take a seat in it and see what we think. I think there's a couple of other little features in here that we're going to talk about, and remove some of these stickers, and then yeah, see how it feels under bottom. Okay, so this is the first sit down on the Secret Lab's chair. Oh, that is nice. That is very nice. It's very nice and comfortable. These armrests are great, not something I have on my current chair. They have good degrees of motion. They can move up and down and side to side and everything. Obviously you can move things in here, forwards and backwards as well. Yeah, they feel really nice, really good, very supportive in the back. And I like the fact that you have the head support here as well, so I can already feel this feels good on my back if I just adjust lumbar support a little bit. You can really kind of feel that this chair feels awesome. I mean, we already know it looks awesome, but the main thing is obviously how good is it as a chair. So, see how we adjust the tilt and things back here. It's pretty good. Really nice and smooth and locks in place really well, so now the chair's not moving around all over the place. And then obviously you have the height adjustment down here. And so that's with the chair at its highest setting, and that's pretty comfortable. I probably will lower it just a little bit. There. This is good. I'm really happy that I've purchased this chair. We just grabbed the what kind of material is that? I'm trying to think of the name. Not velvet. I can't remember what you call it, but that's it's just magnetic, so it just clips in the head area to give you a bit of extra head support. It's really nice and comfortable. I don't think I'm going to use it that much, but it's nice to have that extra option. But yeah, this seat feels really comfortable, really supportive on the back, so I think will help with posture and everything. So yeah, my initial thoughts are no regrets with buying the Titan Evo 2022 chair from Secret Lab. So I will kind of add comments in the future if my opinion changes on this chair, if I think it wobbles or make any noises or actually gives me back pain during ongoing ownership. But yeah, this is really good. If you are interested in a referral code, my understanding is Secret Labs send those out every now and then, so if I get any available, feel free to hit me up, and if possible I'll give you one of those for a discount off one of these chairs. It's about 20-25 pounds I think. At the time of doing this video there is an autumn sale on as well, which happened after I bought the chair obviously. But yes, very, very nice indeed. So thanks again Dave for recommending it. Very happy with it, and yeah, good stuff. Thanks very much for watching this video. If you have liked it, please like it, be much appreciated. Helps the channel and the YouTube algorithm know that people should check out content on this channel. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and pressing the bell notification icon. It would really help me out. Until the next video, take care of yourself, and yeah, bye for now.